Today we'll learn more about charcoal, one of nature's amazing remedies. In 1813, a well-known French chemist intentionally swallowed a whole teaspoonful of arsenic. This was more than 150 times the dose that would kill a person. However, he lived, and without any ill effects. What was it that saved him? He had mixed a liberal amount of charcoal with the poison. First of all, what is charcoal? Charcoal is a substance formed by burning either wood or coconut shells in the absence of oxygen. What remains after the burning process is pure black carbon. Medicinal charcoal comes as a fluffy black powder that has no odor or taste. It is also available in the form of tablets and capsules. Charcoal is completely safe, with virtually no potential of danger from overdosing. How does it work? When a small particle of charcoal is greatly magnified, it resembles a sponge containing many small holes and tunnel-like passages. Charcoal acts as an absorbent by attracting and binding toxins, poisons, gases, and even germs. Once entrapped in the charcoal, these injurious substances become harmless to the body. Charcoal comes in two varieties, regular and activated. Activated charcoal is carbon that has been treated with high steam temperatures to greatly enhance charcoal's absorbing capacity. Although this method was not developed until the early 20th century, regular charcoal has been in use as an effective healing agent for thousands of years. Here are some of the features that have made charcoal such a remarkable remedy. It is readily available and affordable. It is simple to use, both internally and externally. It is totally harmless. And it's highly effective. It's important to note that the following items are not to be used as medicinal charcoal. Charcoal briquettes for grilling food are not a safe source of charcoal. They contain dangerous chemical agents that ensure rapid igniting. Burnt toast and other scorched foods contain unhealthful substances. When taken internally, charcoal is a medicinal wonder worker for a wide variety of ailments. Charcoal works best when mixed with a glass of plain water. It is easy to drink when these simple directions are followed. Thoroughly mix 1 to 2 large tablespoons of charcoal with a small amount of water. Then fill the glass with additional water, stirring frequently and making sure all the powder is in solution. You may want to use a drinking straw when taking charcoal. It is less messy. follow the charcoal drink with some plain water. The best time to take charcoal is between meals and at least 2 hours after taking prescription medications, since charcoal does absorb many drugs. Charcoal is often used with great success for the following conditions: poisoning, intestinal gas, nausea and vomiting, diarrhea. Charcoal is the treatment of choice for poisoning in children as well as adults. It is most effective when taken within 30 minutes of a poisoning or drug overdose. Here is what to do for poisoning. Immediately drink 4 to 10 large spoonfuls of charcoal mixed with a small amount of water. Then refill the same glass with water and drink the contents with the remaining charcoal sediment. If a person has eaten within the past 2 hours, more charcoal will be required. Repeat the charcoal dosage in 10 minutes and any time symptoms worsen. And of course, the patient should be taken to an emergency room as quickly as possible for further treatment and monitoring. As a general rule, treat children with 1/2 of the adult dose. Always keep a container of charcoal powder in your first aid cabinet so that it will be readily available. When stored in a dry, tightly covered container, charcoal powder will keep for an indefinite period of time. A word of caution: do not give charcoal by mouth to anyone that is sleepy, unconscious, or otherwise unable to swallow. In such cases, prompt medical attention is vital. In the case of nausea and vomiting, drink 1 to 2 large spoonfuls of powder in a little water after each vomiting episode. You may follow the charcoal water with a glass of plain water if tolerated. If the charcoal is vomited up, drink another glass of charcoal water immediately. For diarrhea, drink 1 to 2 large spoonfuls of charcoal powder in a glass of water after each loose or watery stool. Follow each glass of charcoal water with 1 or 2 glasses of plain water. Infants and small children with diarrhea are at greater risk for dehydration, so be sure to give them plenty of water along with other rehydration fluids. Charcoal is also a very effective remedy when used externally. When applied to body surfaces, charcoal absorbs, draws out poisons and other harmful substances that have been excreted through the pores of the skin. Here are some of its external uses: infection or inflammation of the skin and joints, eye and ear infections, lesions from poisonous plants, bee stings, and other insect bites, venomous spider and snake bites. For external conditions, charcoal can be used as a bath or applied as a poultice. The charcoal bath is useful for treating large body areas. It's quite simple. Just add 2 cups of charcoal powder to a tub of water. The entire body may be immersed in the charcoal water. The charcoal poultice is a moist compress applied to the skin and is useful for treating smaller or more localized body areas. Here are directions for preparing and applying a poultice at home. Mix charcoal with a little water to form a wet paste. Be sure it has the right consistency. Spread the paste on 1/2 of a folded paper towel or loosely woven cloth. Then cover the paste by folding over the other half of the paper towel or cloth. Next, place the charcoal poultice on the affected body part, making sure it completely covers the area. Cover the poultice with plastic to keep it from drying out. When available, plastic food wrap works fine. If the charcoal dries out, it will not be able to absorb. Finish off by bandaging or taping the poultice securely in place. To treat localized infections or inflammation, poisonous plant lesions, bee stings, and insect bites, do the following. Wash the skin thoroughly with soap and water. Apply the poultice and leave it on for several hours, or better yet, overnight. Then remove and discard the poultice. Prepare a new poultice each time another application is needed. A word of caution: multiple bee stings, allergic reactions to bee venom, as well as poisonous spider and snake bites, are all medical emergencies that need immediate attention. Whether you're in the great outdoors, the office, or on the road, charcoal can be at hand when you need it. If you keep it in your backpack, purse, or car, be sure to keep charcoal nearby at all times, especially if you are in an area that has poisonous pests. Here are some directions for treating venomous bites and stings. Immediately wash the area thoroughly with soap and water. Then submerge the affected body part in a cool charcoal bath for 30 minutes to 1 hour, using 1/2 cup of charcoal to 8 liters or 2 gallons of water. After the bath, apply a large charcoal poultice directly over the bitten area, or even the entire extremity. Cover the poultice with plastic to keep it moist. Change the poultice every 30 minutes until pain and swelling are gone. In addition, take charcoal by mouth. 2 large spoonfuls of charcoal in 1/2 glass of water every 2 hours for 3 doses. Each charcoal dose should be followed by 2 glasses of water. Charcoal works best when applied to any bite or sting as soon as possible before significant swelling occurs. Should pain and swelling progress, add ice packs to the area and consider seeking further medical help. Charcoal has saved many lives, especially in cases where medical help was unavailable. Over and over again, charcoal has proven itself to be a remedy of the highest value. In many cases, the simple remedies of nature, when used properly, are far more effective than the high-tech wonders of modern medicine. The Scriptures declare that God has chosen the foolish things of the world to put to shame the wise, and God has chosen the weak things of the world to put to shame the things which are mighty. 1 Corinthians 1, verse 27. That's the New King James Version. May God bless you with abundant health as you seek to make a wise use of the simple remedies God has provided.